This week we're on location at the Table Cape Lighthouse for the Mayor's message, and it's great to have the operators and the tour guide here, Mr. Paul Wheeler. Paul has been operating here at the tours for the Table Cape Lighthouse for about 6 months now, Paul. And
that's right.
Welcome on for our Mayor's message this week.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
That's good. We're glad to get an insight into how things are travelling here at the lighthouse. And a bit of the history of the lighthouse. Like they tell me on the 1st of August it's the lighthouse's birthday. How old will the lighthouse be?
Yeah, well, 1st of August this year, it'll be 127 years since operation started.
Really?
But it's just over 127 years since construction started, which was January 1888.
Yep. Gee, well that's amazing. That's a piece of history. And the surrounds here, Paul, like I mean, there was a lighthouse keeper here, there was a school, there are people have been buried up here.
Yep.
It's a very historical site, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. There were, when the keepers were here, there were 3 houses here in the precinct, and also was a small school, which was in operation until about 1920.
Yeah.
And actually Table Cape School in Wynyard now is sort of the follow on from the original Table Cape School here, because they do use the lighthouse as their logo.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And actually I was a pupil at the Wynyard High School when the logo was designed for the pocket on the blazer. That's just come to be, yeah, and we had a competition, and I was the first class to go into the high school, and that logo's on the pocket, as I said.
Yep.
And students done their sketches and their designs, and yep, and that was the chosen one.
Yep.
Yeah, and so good, so fitting for our municipality.
Yes.
Yes. And things have changed, haven't they, from the days of lighthouse keepers, and the availability of lighthouses for those lighthouse buffs that wish to visit them. And for Table Cape to be, I believe, the only lighthouse in mainland Tasmania available for tours. Is that right?
Yes, that's exactly right. And there's only 14 around Australia.
Is there really?
Yep, but this is the only one in Tasmania.
Yes.
And we're very lucky to have that, yes, because there's such unique places, and
yes,
yeah, and to have this open and accessible for people is fantastic.
Yep.
And people and the general public who come here, they are very appreciative of that, because most of them who come here don't even realise it's open. And to have the opportunity to go into a historic building like this, and such a unique building.
Yes, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
That the council and the state government and the navigation department and all that have come to an agreement to allow this to happen.
Yep.
It's wonderful. And Paul, yourself, like I didn't know much of you. I didn't know you at all until you were one of the interested parties in conducting these tours for the council.
Yep.
And you revealed that you've been around the world a lot and seen a lot of lighthouses.
Yes, that's true. Yes, but as we said before, there's very few who can actually go in.
Yes.
But every time I've been somewhere where there has been one, I've always gone to have a look. And
yes,
if you can go in, I have.
Yes.
Yeah, which is mainly around Australia. I've been about 4 or 5 around Australia. There's a lot you can go in, but
yeah.
But they're all different. Every one of them is different. They're all similar in their own ways, but they're all different.
Yeah.
And they're all in pretty much like here, magnificent settings.
Yes.
Because they're always pretty much put in the worst weather places, which means high up and
Yes.
and of course near the sea. And yeah.
That amazes me, that a structure of this nature, 127 years old, and the structure of it, to think that it's weathered them 127 years, and the gales and the things that have fallen in those years, and this still stands.
Yeah, exactly.
The construction
Yep.
and the engineering of those days and the equipment they had, you can imagine how would the bricklaying be done here with scaffolding and things. It'd be enormous, wouldn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul, I think we're very fortunate to have a person in our community of a lighthouse buff or whatever your interest in lighthouses, and to be the preferred operator of this organisation here, to make it open to the public and work in with the Wonders of Wynyard, our information centre. And look, I really wish you all the success. You've only been here 6 months, and we're coming into the winter now. But and I guess that'll quieten off a little bit. But I guess Tulip Festival time and all that, it'll be alive with people. And
Yep.
I wish you all the best and for the future. And as I'm unable to go up in heights and my bladder won't handle it, I'll leave you and Corey to take a little bit of a guided tour up the stairs.
Okay.
And I'll look forward to seeing you arrive at the pinnacle and looking down on me. And I'll give you a wave.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Good
much.
Good talking, Robbie.
Thanks, Paul.
No worries. Okay, well, welcome to Table Cape, the Lighthouse. Table Cape, where we're standing right now, was formed 13.3 million years ago. So this is all volcanic region, and this Table Cape itself is a volcanic plug, which is, if you've been up to Stanley, the nut up to Stanley is the same. That's a volcanic plug as well. And of course, being a volcanic region, that's why we have all the rich red basalt soil around here. Okay, I'm going to stop it.
27th birthday.
Give us a wave.
Will we have a cake?
Yeah,
There'll be a cake. Oh,
yeah, I'll have to have a cake.
no worries.